So we have discussed about the best practices. Now I will put some more light on the model companies. Okay, so the best practice you have seen that this best practice is majorly focus on your line of business, and it is having a standard content. It is having a standard content which can be used by any industry. Okay, it is having a little bit of country specific content that you can choose. Little bit of country specific content is there, but highly it is focusing on the line of businesses and the standard content which can be used by any industry or any business. So that what has been given. The scenarios also you will see that scenarios also are the generic scenarios. So SAP also has a wide range of industry specific solutions.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos.
Right? Like they have a solution for mill products, mill industry. They have solution for oil and gas. They have solution for retail. They have solution for high tech. And these things, these are specifically industry specific solution would be having some specific business function which need to be activated. It can have some specific configuration, and in some cases it would be having a specific transactions which you need to do. The way the material has been created in retail is totally different than the way we create a generally material with MM01. The way the inventory has been managed in oil and gas is totally different than the inventory we see in MMBE. So it has a very unique solution for that specific industry, which can has its own screens, its own Fiori applications, its own transactions, its own master data, its own business functions, configurations can be there. So that specific scenarios also, that specific scenarios, which is the industry specific scenarios also, if you want to use as a pre-configured system, if that need to be used as a pre-configured system for your build or explore phase. Okay, if you want to, so the best practice is giving you the standard part. On top of the best practices, if you also want scenarios, which is the industry specific scenarios, if you want to also have a system apart from the best practice, it should also have I am oil and gas. So with only best practice system, if you are going ahead with the client who is oil and gas and you are taking only a best practice system, that will not help at all. If you are going for a retail customer and you are going with only a system which is having a standard SAP system with only best practices, but it doesn't have a retail specific solution, it will not help them. So even the discovery phase and explore phase, the benefits which you want to take from the best practice system, the same kind of benefits if you want to take it from oil and gas implementation, there rather than only taking a best practice system, you need to take a model company system. So in model company system, apart from the best practices, you would having additional configurations, additional master data, and additional business functions would be activated, which can give you a ready system where basically you can run the industry specific solutions. So industry specific solution or industry specific scenarios can be readily executed in the model company. Now, what is model? Where we can use a model company? Okay, and how we can use a model company? At high level, the use of model company is exactly same as the use of the best practices. So let me show you first how the architecture would be. So architecture is like this. So we will be having it's S4 HANA product 1909. Okay, so this is my complete box or complete system. In this, I will be having S4 HANA 1909 system. Then I would be having, on top of that, I would be having my US or Germany best practice, that is mandatory to have a model company. It is mandatory. And on top of this, as a third layer, I would be putting it up my model company.
Don't forget to subscribe our channel and click on bell icon to update yourself with latest SAP videos.
The model company also, SAP provide a solution that you can put multiple model companies. So model company is available in both way. Some specific line of business solutions which is not part of the best practices is part of the model company. So based on the line of business also, you have a model company, and based on the industry also you have a model company. So industry, let's say you can select oil and gas. So this is a one model company, and from the line of business within the oil and gas you can select another model company which is finance, which would be having a for oil and gas finance specific scenarios, and you can also select logistics, oil and gas logistics specific solutions. So you can have a three model companies which you can put it here on top of the same system. So your system, the base product is S4HANA 1909, then it would be having a best practices, and then it would be having as a third layer, it would be having a model company. Okay, SAP doesn't charge for the best practices, but this model company, even the trial version of the model company, which SAP gives a 30 days trial, that also would be having a limited functionality with the single model company. 30 days trial for a single model company for the limited functionalities will also be chargeable. And the SAP sells this model company as a service. This is sold as a service, which comes in a two version, where basically where you can get a straight away single model company. Okay, and they also have another solution for the model company, not a solution, another service for the model company, which they give. So the first one is standard single model company, and second one is your customized model company. Standard single model company you can straight away take and it can be implemented in a day or two. Customized model company can take around 4 to 6 weeks. SAP team would be working based on your requirement. They can club multiple model companies and prepare a single model company as per the business needs and give it to you. Again, what is a model company? Model company is a system which majorly would be your sandbox system. From where you would be using this sandbox system? In your discover phase, to understand what is the oil and gas solution or what is the high-tech solution from SAP, to understand that, to experience that you would be using, or you would be using in the explore phase.